Very good afternoon, guys. So we completed few topics. Based on that, I would like to solve some problems. Those problems are there in our textbook. Okay, so that you will get a clear picture how to solve the problems and all. If you have a textbook, if possible, you open. Otherwise, you note down the question. So this question is, if you have a textbook, page number 57, question number 3.14. If you solve this problem, you will get an idea between average speed and average velocity. Okay, note on the problem. A man walks on a straight road. A man walks on a straight road from his home to a market, from his home to a market, from his home to a market, 2.5 kilometer 2.5 kilometer away, with a speed of 5 kilometer per hour, with a speed of 5 kilometer per hour. Full stop. Finding the market closed, comma, he instantly turns, turns, and walks back home with a speed of 7.5 kilometers per hour. .5 kilometers per hour. Full stop. What is the magnitude of average velocity? What is the magnitude of average velocity and A and D and average speed of the man over the interval of time first one, 0 to 30 minutes. Second one, 0 to 40 minutes. Third one, 0 to 50, 0 to 30, 0 to 40, 0 to 50. So this is the problem what he gave. And then he is asking us to find from 0 to 30 minutes what is his average speed and his average velocity. 0 to 40, what is his average speed and what is his average velocity. Like that, 0 to 50, what is his average speed and what is his average velocity. So this is the problem. So basically what is given is a man walks on a straight road from his home to a market. A man is moving from a home to a market, which is 2.5 kilometer. The distance between the home and market is 2.5 kilometer. So he is going home to the market with a speed of 5 kilometers per hour. While going, he is moving with a 5 kilometers per hour. Okay. And once he went to market, he found that the market is closed. Once market is closed, he returns back to the home. While coming back to the home, he moved with a velocity of 7.5 kilometers per hour. 7.5 kilometers per hour. So what is going? He is going from home to the market, then after coming from market to the home. So this is his travel, that is his travel. So here, so how much time will he take while he goes from home to the market? How much time will he take while coming back market to the home? Because same time will not be. Why? Because he is moving with different speeds or different velocities. He is moving with different velocities. Is moving with different velocities. Now, first thing is home to the market. Home to the market. He is moving with the uniform speed. He is moving with the uniform speed. Then we know that S is equal to, or V is equal to S by T. From here I will write T is equal to S by V. T is equal to S by V. Where S is equal to 2.5 kilometer per hour. Sorry, 2.5 kilometer. Whereas V is equal to 5 kilometer per hour. Then 2.5 by 5, 0.5 hour. 0.5 hour is nothing but half an hour. But here is asking in minutes. Half an hour is nothing but 30 minutes I can write. So he is taking a time 30 minutes while going home to the market. So after 30 minutes, where he will be? After 30 minutes, he will be in market. Then once he found that market is closed, immediately he turns back. He turns back is nothing but now we are considering a motion of a man from market to home. Market to home. Here is also same distance, because from home to the market, if it is 2.5 kilometers, obviously from home to the market also 2.5. So how much time will he take? If I call it as a T2, if it is a T1. Okay. Now T2 is equal to S by V2. T2 is equal to S by V2, where S is equal to 2.5. V2, while going, he is moving with a speed of 7.5 kilometers per hour. 2.5 by 7.5, which is equal to 1 by 3 hour. 1/3 of the hour. You try to convert into seconds, I mean to say minutes. Then as we know, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Then 60 by 3, which is equal to 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So, while going from home to the market, he will take 30 minutes. While coming from market to the home, he will take 20 minutes. Now I would like to discuss where he will be after 30 minutes, what is his average speed and average velocity after 40 minutes, I mean at the time of 40 minutes and at the time of 50 minutes. Now first one, 0 to 30 minutes. 0 to 30 minutes. Where he will be 0 to 30 minutes, where he will be? Exactly, he is in the market. Why? Because to go the market, he's taking a time of 30 minutes. So, his motion is like this. This is home and this is market. Because of it is a straight line, distance and displacement is same here. Then average speed is equal to total distance by total time. Total distance by total time, that is the average speed. What is the total distance here? 2.5 kilometer. What is the total time? 30 minutes. Time of travel, 30 minutes. But here, the distance is in kilometers. If the distance is in kilometers, you try to convert the time is in hours. So in hours, 0.5 hour, 30 minutes is nothing but 0.5 hour. So I will write divided by 0.5. So which is equal to 5 kilometer per hour. The average speed is equal to 5 kilometer per hour. Mean in between 0 to 30 minutes, the average speed of that person is 5 kilometers per hour. What is the average velocity? Average velocity. Average velocity is nothing but total displacement by total time. Total displacement by total time. Here is also, because of a straight line motion, the distance and displacement is same here. Total displacement is also 2.5, time is 0.5, which is equal to 5 kilometers per hour. In between 0 to 30 minutes, average speed and average velocities are same. In between 0 to 30 minutes, average speed and average velocities are same. Good. Copied. Next one. 0 to 40 minutes. Second one. 0 to 40 minutes. So where he will be? 0 to 40 minutes. As we said, to go from home to the market, 30 minutes. To come from market to the home, 20 minutes. Total duration is 50 minutes. But here only 40 minutes I am considering. Definitely, the man will be in the return journey. For return journey, he is taking 20 minutes. But we want only 10 minutes because already forward journey 30 minutes is over. In return journey 10 minutes only we have to consider. Means the person will be somewhere here, exactly at the midpoint. Okay, now then the person will be here now. The person will be here now. That point is exactly midpoint. Now, what is an average speed? Average speed is equal to total distance by total time. What is the total distance here? So, what is his journey? Home to the market, then after midpoint. Okay. So, what is the total distance now? Total distance now is equal to 2.5 while going 2.5, and here it is the midpoint. Since it is the midpoint, 1.25 this value from here to here 2.5, from here to here 1.25 plus 1.25 divided by 40 minutes. Total time is 40 minutes. 40 minutes andre it should be in hours. How will get the hours? 40 by 60. Total time is 40 by 60 hours. Now if you further simplify, 2.5 plus 1.25, so which is equal to 3.75, and 40 by 60, so 2 by 3, this will be 3 by 2. This, why I am dividing with 60 now? Because the time is in minutes, 40 minutes. Here I want it in hours. That's why 40 by 60 hour. So if you further simplify, 3.75 into 3, 5, 15, 3 sevens are 21, 22, 3 threes are 9, 11.25 divided by 2. Two 2.5 plus 1.25, 3.75 into 40 by 60, 0, 0 get cancels, 2 by 3. So if I take reciprocal, 3 by 2, which is equal to 3 5s are 15, 3 7s are 21, 1 22, 3 3s are 9, 11.25 by 2, which is equal to 2 5s are 10, 12 remains, 6, 5 remains, 2, 1 remains. So 5.625 kilometers per hour will be the average speed. Then what is the average velocity? Average velocity. Average velocity is equal to total displacement. Total displacement divided by total time. Total displacement by total time. What is the displacement? Displacement andre enappa? It is the shortest distance between initial and final positions. So this is the initial point and this is the final point. This is the initial, this is the final. Then what will be the displacement now? Only this much is the displacement. Only this much is the displacement. What is its value? 1.25 kilometers divided by total time. So what is the total duration of time? 40 minutes. As far as the problem is concerned, 40 minutes. After 40 minutes only, he was here. So again, 40 by 60, which is equal to 1.25 divided by 3 by 2, which is equal to 3.75 by 2, which is equal to 1.17, 8, 15, 7, 5. So 1.875 is 1.875 kilometer per hour is the average velocity. Is the average velocity during a time 0 to 40 minutes. Next, third one, 0 to 50. Third one, 0 to 50 minutes. Where he will be after 50 minutes? Where he will be after 50 minutes? While going 30 minutes. While coming back 20 minutes. So exactly after 50 minutes, he will be in his home only, going 30, coming 20. Total duration is 50. So he will be in his home only after 50 minutes. Then what is the average speed during his entire journey now? Total distance by total time. What is the total distance? While going 2.5, while coming back 2.5. So 2.5 plus 2.5, that is the total distance. Total time is 50 here, 50 minutes. You need to be converted into hours, 50 by 60 hours. If you further simplify, 2.5, 2.5, 5 into 6 by 5. 0, 0 get cancels. 5 by 6 here. If you take the reciprocal, 6 by 5. This 5 and 5 get cancels. Then 6 kilometers per hour will be his average speed. 6 kilometers per hour will be his average speed. Then what about average velocity? What about average velocity? Average velocity is equal to total displacement by total time. What is the total displacement? What is the total displacement? Here, after 15 minutes, he will be in his home. So initial point and final point is same. So total displacement will be 0 because initial point and final point is same, home only. Divided by 15 minutes, we convert into hour. 0 by anything will give beautiful 0. So 0 kilometers per hour is his average velocity. Now you got a clear idea by solving this problem. We got a clear idea what is the distance and what is the displacement first of all. Next thing is what is an average speed and what is an average velocity. Okay. Next problem. In our textbook, if you have question number 3.6, page number 56. This problem is very important. Means many times he asked the same model of problem in board examinations, many times. A car moving, no doubt, a car moving along a straight highway, with the speed 126 kilometers per hour, with the speed 126 kilometers per hour, 126 kilometer per hour, is brought to stop within a distance of 200 meter, full stop. What is the retardation of the car? What is the retardation of the car? What is the retardation of the car? And end. How long does it take, for the car to stop? How long does it take for the car to stop? How long is nothing but time. How much time will the car takes comes to rest? This is the problem. So in this problem, what is given is a car is moving with some initial velocity u, and he applies a brakes. After applying a brake, it is coming to rest. That is nothing but it stops. It stops is nothing but coming to rest. Coming to rest is nothing but its final velocity is 0. After traveling a distance of 200 meter. After traveling a distance of 200 meter. Then he is asking us to find how much time will he take to come to rest, and what will be its retardation. So we don't have any separate formula to find the retardation. We don't have any separate formula. So we have many formulas to find out acceleration. Once you got an acceleration, that negative acceleration itself, we call it as a retardation. Then we know the u value, and we know the v value, we know the s value. We have to find the a value. So which formula shall I approach? V square minus u square is equal to 2as. Very good. But if you see this data particularly, it is in kilometers per hour, it is in meters. So both should be in the same system of units. Either you convert u in meters per second, or you convert s in kilometers. That is left to you. If you want to convert the kilometers per hour in meters per second, what will you do? If you want to convert kilometers per hour into meters per second, it should be multiplied with 5 by 18. It should be multiplied. Already we discussed this. 5 by 18. How we got 5 by 18 there? 1 kilometer per hour. 1 kilometer is nothing but 1000 meter. 1 hour is nothing but 60 minutes. Each minute 60 seconds. So 1000 by 3600 meters per second. 0, 0, 0, 0. 2 5s, 2 18s. So 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meters per second. Now if you further simplify, 126 into 5 by 18, I hope here 6 is there, 18 sevens. 18 sevens are 126. 8 sevens are 56, 7 ones are 7, 7 plus 5, 12, 126. So 18 ones and 18 sevens. 7 fives are 35. So the U value is 35 meters per second. Okay. Now we want to find the retardation. As we said, there is no separate formula for retardation. So first we need to find the acceleration. That negative acceleration itself, we call it as the retardation. We know the U value, we know the V value, we know the S value. Then to find the acceleration, we'll approach V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. Where V is equal to 0, U is equal to, just now we got 35 whole square is equal to 2 into A into S is 200. Okay, 0 square minus 35 square. Then what is the square of 35? 35 35s. 35 into 35. 5 5s are 25. 5 3s are 15. 3 5s are 15. 3 3s are 9. So 5, 12, 2, 1. 1225. So here minus 35 square is 1225 is equal to 2 into 200, 408. Then A is equal to, if it comes this side, division, minus 1225 divided by 400. So your 400 is there. With your permission, I will rewrite 12.25 divided by 4. So if you further simplify, minus 12, 4 3s are 12, 3 point, here 25 is there, 0. So 4 6s are 24, 3.0625 kilometers per second square. So the A value acceleration we got minus 3.0625 meters per second square. But he is not asking acceleration, he is asking retardation. The negative acceleration only we call it as a retardation. Then final answer you have to write retardation is equal to negative acceleration. So which is equal to minus of acceleration value just now we got minus 3.0625, which is equal to plus 3.0625 meters per second square. So here it should be very particular. Since he is asking retardation, the answer should be in positive. It should not be in negative. And one more also is asking time. How much time will it take to reach or comes to rest? T also is asking, very good, no problem. We know the U value, we know the V value. Right now we know the A value also. Then T value easily we can find. How to find? By using ashte. V is equal to U plus AT. So like this, V is equal to U plus AT, where V is equal to 0, U is equal to 35. In this formula, A andre acceleration, not retardation. In this formula, A is nothing but acceleration. The acceleration value is minus 3.0625 into T. Then T is equal to, if it comes it will be plus, T is equal to 35 by 3.0625. Three 12s are 36, so it will be approximately 11.43. 3 12s are 36. 3 12s are 36, but we have only 35. It is just lesser than 12. So 11 point something will get. So for convenience, 11.5 seconds. Okay, you copy. I hope you copied this. And you note down one more problem. First you note down this. Tomorrow we'll solve this. Which is 3.7. Question number 3.7. Note down. Two trains. 3.7. Two trains A and B, capital A and capital B. Two trains A and B, of length of length, two trains A and B of length 400 meter each, 400 meter each are moving, ARER, are moving on two, TWO2, on two parallel tracks, parallel tracks with a uniform speed of 72 kilometers per hour, 72, with a uniform speed of 72 kilometers per hour, 72 kilometers per hour. Full stop. 72 kilometers per hour in the same direction, in the same direction, comma, with A ahead of B, ahead of B, with A ahead of B, full stop. The driver of B decides to overtake A. The driver of B decide to overtake A and accelerates by 1 meter per second square, 1 meter per second square, full stop. If after 50 seconds, if after 50 seconds, the guard of B, G-U-A-R-D, guard, the guard of B just brushes, the guard of B, capital B, just brushes, B-R-U-S-H-E-S, brushes past, P-A-S-T, past the driver of A. Full stop. What was the original distance? What was the original distance between them? What was the original distance between them? Already this model we solved. Okay. So when we solve this model is something like one bus, one person is running, how much time will he take to catch the bus? This model we solved. By using the same model, we can solve this problem also. You just practice today. If not, tomorrow we'll solve it. This problem I would like to solve with two methods. One is our traditional method and other one is by using relative